What's up, metalheads? I'm Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button for me. Alright, today we're going to take a look at the Three Rivers Manufacturing Atom. This is another knife sent in by my buddy Eugene, aka Mr. Krabs. I will link his Instagram below. He isn't taking pictures yet, he just signed up, but you guys should follow him. Maybe that will motivate him to start taking some pictures of his awesome knives. I have a few of his knives here right now, and three very nice knives, so he should be taking some pictures of his knives and posting them on Instagram. Let's get him motivated to do so by following him. Alright, so this is the Atom. This is an amazing knife, it really is. Super thin, super lightweight, very slicey blade, washer action, but it's fantastic washer action. The reverse flick is good, the thumb flick is better. You have more access on the show side than you do on the clip side, but you can get in there and reverse flick. It's just much better to thumb flick in my opinion. And he has added fat carbon scales onto this knife, which look amazing. The Arctic Storm fat carbon. Try to get in there and let you guys see that fat carbon. Man, it looks good, doesn't it? I love fat carbon. I can't decide if I like fat carbon or dark matter better. Some knives I think the fat carbon looks better, like this one for sure. Some knives I think the dark matter may look better. Give you the specs on this knife real quick. Overall length is 8 3/16 inches. Blade length is 3.5 inches. The weight is 3 ounces. So, you know, a 3.5 inch blade and only 3 ounces. It's pretty amazing. It's very impressive, actually. It is 20 CV blade steel. This is made in the USA, by the way. I think I should definitely point that out. 100% made in the USA, which is amazing. These run about, there are different variations of this knife you can get, which will, you know, adjust the price, but, you know, depending on what you go with, they're going to run somewhere in the $225, $230 range up to around $300, depending on what scale material you go with. So when they are in stock, there are different options for these, so depending on what you want to get. And there are aftermarket companies that make scales for these too, and I think Eugene got these aftermarket. I don't think these scales came from TRM, but I may be wrong about that. I don't see anything on their website showing that they sold fat carbon, but maybe they did a special drop in the past that I am unaware of. Give you some size comparisons here. Of course, we got to bring out some more fat carbon. The AD 20.5 in Purple Haze fat carbon. I don't have any more fat carbon here, but I do have the Benchmade bug out in the dark matter. So it's a long knife, but 3 ounces for such a big knife. It's on bug out level. You know, if a bug out was the size of the TRM, I think it would probably be in that same weight range, right at 3 ounces. So here's the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. It's a little bit longer than the Yojimbo 2, but not by very much, not by much at all. Here is Eugene's Mallory Designs Forest. It's a little bit longer than the Forest. Here is a Benchmade 940. Oop, missed it. There we go. It's just maybe a 1/8 of an inch longer than the 940, but a lot thinner than a 940. Here is a Sabenza, Chris Reeves small Sabenza. There we go, quite a bit longer than a Sabenza. Here is the Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. Here's the Urban EDC F5.5. Here is the Best Tech Nixie. Need to wipe those fingerprints off. I used this as a size comparison in the last video and forgot to wipe them off. So it's a little bit longer than Nixie, not by too much though. Here is a Civivi Elementum. Quite a bit longer than an Elementum. Here is a Spyderco Parrot 3. And we will do a QSP Penguin. Here's the Penguin. So it's a long, slender well, thickness-wise, thin, lightweight, made in the USA knife that's made extremely well. The action is amazing on this knife. It is on washers. It does have a ceramic ball detent. I don't know if the pocket clip is titanium or not. I think it is. Yes, it is a titanium pocket clip. Pretty sure all the hardware is titanium. The liners are titanium. Let's verify. Yeah, the liners are titanium. Also, he does have the little O-rings on the thumb studs, which people say help a lot with the TRM thumb studs. And I gotta say, I've had a couple other TRMs here, the Shadow, the Neutron, and none of those had the rings on it. And I didn't notice anything off with them, but this feels much better. Now that I've felt the thumb studs with the rings on it, definitely feels better. And if I had one, I would definitely put the rings on it too. Yeah, it's an amazing knife, man. Fantastic action, excellent ergonomics. Very thin though, very thin, like a bug out. It's even thinner than a bug out. I mean, this bug out has carbon fiber scales on it also, but it's about the same thickness as the OEM bug out. See if I can get that to show. Let me get this one. This one's not quite as dark. I mean, I think it's just probably a millimeter or two thinner than the bug out. So very thin, very sleek. The thing will be super slicey with that full flat grind on there. With the blade stock only being 90 thousandths thick, it's going to be extremely slicey. Ooh, it's got some purple dye under my fingernail there. You guys will be seeing what I'm dyeing soon. Forgot that was there. Can't get it off. That damn leather dye is no joke, dude. Get that crap on you, it's there forever. Or at least until your skin falls off. So, the Atom is it's an amazing knife, man. It really is. For me, personally, it's a little long. I have a medium-sized hand. I would definitely, for me, I prefer the Neutron. The Neutron's very similar to this knife, but shorter. The Neutron's much more my size than the Atom. But if you have a larger hand and you want a lightweight, slicey knife, you can't go wrong with this thing. The lock bar access is fantastic, and it's so comfortable, man. It is so, so comfortable. Yeah, very buttery smooth. Buttery smooth on the action and on the close. This one feels like it's well broken in. Yeah, this is impressive. TRM, I gotta start checking TRM out. I have not purchased a TRM knife yet, although the Thai Shadow is #1 on my grail list. One day I'll get one of those. But I think I need to check out something else too. The Neutron I had here had titanium scales on it, and I really liked it. But I think I'm through this phase that I love carbon fiber, but I think what it really is I'm looking for lightweight. I think lightweight is what I'm really going for now. It's just the direction I'm going in. I want to keep it as lightweight as possible, but still have it feel good in hand. You know what I mean? Still have it feel substantial, and that's what you get from carbon fiber. You get ultra lightweight, but it's strong, strong like titanium. Not quite as strong as titanium, I'm sure, but it's not FRN. It feels beefier in hand, but it's extremely lightweight, and I just love it. My carbon fiber collection is going to continue to grow. So I used to be all about titanium, and now I'm going in another direction, and this one has confirmed my thought process on that I think I really like the knife to be as lightweight as possible. I don't want it to be heavy. It does feel a titanium knife feels substantial in hand. It feels strong. It feels like it's going to hold up real well, but it's just heavy. And actually this one isn't that heavy with all the milling, but you guys know what I mean. I just think I prefer lightweight. Here, this is substantial in hand. Here's the BladesAndEDC Riverwolf, 7 ounces, 3 ounces, and honestly, not that much bigger of a knife, lengthwise anyway. Not maybe a ½ inch longer, but you got a lot more here, and it's a lot thicker. You got almost as much knife with this as you do this. Now, obviously, you can't do as much with this knife as you can that knife, but for what I use a knife for, my everyday carry purposes, I don't need anything that I can chop a tree down with. I just need something lightweight and slicey, and this definitely fits that bill. I think a Neutron with scales like this is right up my alley and in my very near future. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you have any TRM knives, what's your favorite? Which one do you like the most, and why? I'd love to know. Comment below and let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.